Having faith is in your honor and dreams inside your head, but actions speak louder than words, and Rosa Parks saw that. MLK had a dream and put it to reality. He was the main casualty of the civil rights faculty, but he wasn't killed in disbelief. He's seen us now will cause grief. So let's create a plague of our better ways so our parents can have better days and not see on the news how our young son got sprayed. This violence needs to stop and give a break to the cops and put effort into these books so we can achieve greater things, like increasing graduate rates of these young black teens, especially inside of the black community.
When I was little, I wanted to be a speaker against prejudice and hating. My dad told me of a man groundbreaking. He spoke of equality for you and me. This man would teach people to live together. Every creed and every color. He would teach us to work with each other side by side as brothers. He didn't expect us to live in bliss, but with respect and without malice. He had a dream so strong and true. He had a dream for me and you. His life was short and not so simple. He was a simple man and a born sinner, a master of words and a deal spinner, but he was a model, a man to respect. His life was cut short one day by a man filled with fear and hate. If they were both still alive today, he would wipe his slate clean and pray. The kindness heart still shows on today. It shows when we show respect for each other. We hear of equality, peace, and love. This can all be linked to the man who had a dream to let freedom ring.
It's cool being up on stage for a second time. Hey, Che, what was that question you would ask me earlier?
Oh yeah. What's your life about and like me? Are you gonna look at your knees and down your feet like a blind child that's born to see? Or a
homeboy that's born to lead? Well, let's see.
I feel like Malcolm X because I'm blessed. Matter of fact, I feel like Martin Luther King because I had a dream that I made a mixtape. And it makes me the chick realize that she made a mistake. So I escaped the fact that the Jim Crow Act is in a rap when I zoom to the max, it's like a telescope. Now it's seen that my biggest dreams be signed the Interscope because the kid is dope. Dope to the extremes extreme. No, that's your mainstream would only change me. Matter of fact, scratch that, don't get changed my task. And I'm racism after math. When racism gets stabbed in the back of CCG while the last laugh.
Ha, ha.
Link out my train of thought. When Jim Crow so sick that it makes me cough, I need some Tylenol because I'll sweat it up. And I'll go back to kick your black flip before I trip off the right of life. People say it's rather die. Black and white balls thought preaching freedom was always so nice. There's so many things I don't understand. If I told you that hip-hop was banned, would it cuff my hands and send to my right-hand man? Or maybe the government would just get pissed and get on my list so I can kiss or spit to run off as in bliss. Always thought a kiss is what everybody needed, because all y'all need Jesus. Better believe it. Sometimes I feel like I'm way too old. I'm so old because like to quote everything I'm told. Like when I was sold, said I never seen a crop circle, but I seen a cop circle on a block. I was walking, I saw a neighborhood watch, but they told me to stop. They didn't think once, twice, or 3 times. They just give me a shot. Dear God. Is that shot right to the heart and then think one thought. Remains that thought to kill my homeboy Trayvon. Hopefully my homies don't y'all want to hear Chase all my days gone. And to teach you guys another lesson, they say black is black, but we reflect everything off the color spectrum. And it's a blessing. Don't ever say that, it curses me. We are the reason why this school has so much diversity. And Flow Academy is my university. Woo!
Although this man is not alive, his legend shall forever thrive. And he rose his race in a way so great we'll never be able to imitate. His excellent dream, so vivid and bright, unlike some people, he brought his people from lowly post slaves to fine citizens, and that is what he gave. And even though James Earl Ray killed him on that fateful day, the legend, Martin Luther King, oh, what a good story that man did bring.
22nd, 1931, in Clarksville, Mississippi, Sam Cooke sang with the gospel group the Soul Stirrers. After 6 years with the Soul Stirrers, Cooke began to branch out into secular music. He recorded his first album in 1957's Local under the pseudonym Dale Cooke. Later that year, Cooke released his first #1 hit, You Send Me. Music fans loved this ballad so much that it toppled Elvis' Jailhouse Rock from the top of the charts. For forging a link between soul and pop, he had a diverse repertoire that attracted both black and white audiences. Cooke died on December 11, 1964 in Los Angeles, California. No matter the circumstances of his passing, Cooke left behind a tremendous musical legacy. As a pop icon, Cooke has endured through his songs. He was induced into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1986.
It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die. 'Cause I don't know what's out there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come.
Red, white, and blue, saluting to the flag. Not a man, just a child who is playing a game of tag. As the world is white, I paint it with my eyes, but everybody segregates color, call it true demise. Lies became the truth when the truth became the lies. Coexistence becomes a war when a statement is defied. Conviction states the guilty, the innocent becomes a felon. But the genesis of time overflows, status quo antebellum. We're all born in God's image, but only a part of the whole, so let us celebrate a requiem for all those lost souls. So let go of your prejudiced ways, unstrapped, unfurled, because I am the savior of this undignified world.
He said, I don't like black girls, as if the woman who birthed him weren't black herself.
She said, what are you mixed with? As if I'm not pretty enough to be just black. Or maybe I'd be prettier if I were biracial.
And she said, you're pretty for a black girl, because if I were anything else, I would look like the bottom of a shoe.
And he said, I only date light-skinned girls, as if I'd be amused because I fit the description for his basic requirements.
So what are you trying to tell me?
That I'm too light to be black?
Too black to be beautiful?
This
Skin isn't flawed and these complexions don't make up a social class, because at the end of the day, we're all black to the police.
Luther King, what did he do? He created the promised land for those treated like animals, those sold into slavery by white men. See, Lincoln helped a little bit, but the fear was still lingering. Till got killed, but was that really news? When generations of lives have been taken by the news? King would leave fear. He didn't just give speeches, he didn't just go marching. It was a movement that he started, a movement so strong that he gave his people freedom, a feeling so strong they could take 20 beatings, get bit by dogs, but sing songs in prison. The only problem is he doesn't get that recognition. Now I want all of y'all to get thinking. Where would we be without King? What did he do for me? Think about it.
Oh, pirates, yes, they ride by, sold out to merchant ships. Minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit, but my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly, so won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever had, redemption songs, redemption songs, the songs of freedom.
Education studying at University of Fort Hart. In 1963, Mandela was again arrested for treason. Eventually, Mandela was released February 11, 1990. The day was a huge day for South Africa. In 1994, South Africa had its first election. Mandela became the first president of the new South Africa. He died December 5, 2013.
I once heard a man say, you have to work twice as hard to get half of what they have. Think about it. They get an A, and it's expected. We get an A to get respected. I was told, act your age, not your race. Stop trying to act white. Walk in my shoes for a day. You'll see it, and you'll hear it, and somehow, some way, you'll think about it.
Take my heart, I'd never asked for too much. Just all that you have and everything that you do. I don't really have to look very much farther, and I don't really have to go where you don't follow, and I won't hold it back again. This passion inside, I can't run from myself, 'cause there's nowhere to hide. Don't let me close one more door. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare. Must I imagine you there? Don't walk away from me. I've got nothing, nothing, nothing. Don't make me close one more door, 'cause I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you
Today is a day that we all sing in honor of Martin Luther King.
Wherever people fight to be free, his name is remembered with dignity.
When black people weren't treated right, he stood strong and led the fight.
He fought with love, not darts and guns. He changed people's minds and their hearts.
But some people didn't like his words, so now he's taken away to a better place.
Yet his dream lives on, that all can be free when we knock down the walls between you and me. Martin Luther King's life did not last,
but his dream and his spirit is free at last.
Indian, black, Asian, or Caucasian, we are brothers, man. They don't understand my plan in this hate-filled land. Ku Klux Klan, burning in the black man's flesh. But Mr. X would never settle for less than the best, so we worked through the stress for his life, I'm blessed. Took the chains off and he made us fresh. Took the chains off and he made us fresh.
Ain't gonna let segregation turn me around, oh, turn me around. Ain't gonna let segregation turn me around. Gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, march to the freedom land.
Check. The power within my hand can lead up to 1,000 men. See, the microman always will rise again with time and air. Precision to get back at the man who stabbed my hand when I tried to shake it. I tried to shake back to the motherland, but now we can't. We've been beaten, we've been bruised, we've been beaten by the dogs. It ain't none of them friends with me. I can't call them my dogs. I tried to talk to peace, but now they think that they can walk all over me and my people. No, that won't work at all. See, my mama went crazy and now she's locked in the basement, and my daddy was shot by a KKK with an AK-47 and 8 bullets just because he had melanin. But the person who came up with this whole idea has a melanin, and I'm ready when they're ready to fight. Because I don't think it's right every time I make a right turn right, I'm considered 3/5 of a person just because my skin ain't white.
such. Great leader that I admire so much. Stay strong through the loud and the silent cries. Oh, my leader, Mr. Perfect in disguise. Contribute to the fight of those bleeding black and white.
I have a dream, one famous speech. Homegrown settler from the Georgia streets. It used to be no meat, no grease, no smiling faces, no sharing of seats. It was you who helped break the bridge, give blacks and whites a chance to live.
Oh, great leader, educated and free.
I support the movement. You evolved through history.
No more separations of dark and light.
We can finally rest without a fight.
My voice is yours, and may you speak.
You had a dream, now it lives through me.
Coleman was born on January 26, 1892 in Atlanta, Texas. In 1915, at 23 years old, Coleman moved to Chicago, where she lived with her brothers and worked as a manicurist. Not long after, she began reading stories of World War I pilots, which sparked her interest in aviation. In 1922, a time of both gender and racial discrimination, Coleman broke barriers and became the world's first black woman to earn a pilot's license. Because flying schools in the United States denied her entry, she learned French and moved to France, earning her license from the well-known Caudron Brothers School of Aviation in just 7 months. Coleman specialized in stunt flying and parachuting, earning a living barnstorming and performing aerial tricks. Tragically, on April 30th, 1926, Coleman was killed in an accident during a rehearsal for an aerial show. She was only 33 years old. She remains a pioneer for women in the field of aviation.
Remember that question you asked me earlier, Chuck? Well, I've been thinking about it, and I got a response to it, so tell me what you think about it, alright? Alright.
Keep it less of the effort. When I wreck the record of disrespect, get treasure and pawn it to mess up. Your flow of materialism is an minimum flow to end your life. Hope offensive is to tend you right. Cause when I swerve left, it's a turn to death. Expect my presence in seconds, I'm messing up your fight for life. It might be called expression. Set up to my aggression, which means eventually it'll take one spark to blow. But even though I'm too impressive, my thoughts tend to catch over my soul, but my allergies tend to mess up, because the last thing I do was bless you. But I'm no god, I'm a man with an open mind. Backstab and stab, but karma grabs and snatches out the spine. Put it back in, acceptance out of line. The pigs want to wide the swine. Cause every time this crime that bathed in the dirty mind and crave meal was defined as a meal to a crook's eye. Let's be more than a difference to my African Americans. They call me the N-word, but I look like a homie. Wait, hold up. I guess that's what my appearance is. Your racistness makes me sick, but our intelligence is irrelevant relative to my relatives. We all live inside a negative, but got positive behaviors. Opposites attract, and that's probably why my era dates white and black. In fact, I got one of my own, white skin and high tone, brown hair with a freckled nose. Let's expose the road we go if my fellow Negroes. We go into a place where time doesn't exist, and our movement is to resist this hypnosis of ignorance, Illuminati. That's what we all represent. Repose to expose, and all of this is bliss.
Martin Luther King delivered more than just a speech. He propelled through daggering arrows, decaying rights, piercing pain to protest for divine peace. To intellectually and spiritually remove blacks and whites out of this world of oppressive civil obedience. To defeat evil souls, weak minds, and sorrow for the truth of equality. The revolution has come, and it's happening right now. The evolution is ready to blossom, but we must continue the path. So look beyond the judgments and pigments of our skin, and truly discover the spirits that lie within. Don't take Martin Luther King or civil rights for granted, because without men and women like us that took a stand, we would be living with our lives in someone else's hands. Segregation wasn't made up in those textbooks you call hell, like toys and fiction superheroes, so that you can fill your head up with victorious fairy tales. Segregation was real. Real blood, real tears. Real crime, real beatings, real lives raised in fear. So you see, Martin Luther King delivered more than just a speech. He took many beatings which we can't even imagine or even read. He gave me the will to stand here today in front of you and speak. And even with his death, I still hear the words, "Let freedom ring."